Hey, what's going on, peeps? My name is Rex and we're playing some World of Warcraft. Welcome to Leveling Weekends. We're gonna be leveling up one of my favorite class and race combinations to play World of Warcraft with, which is the Orc Hunter. Now, for those of you who already know where this is going, there's a very famous character in the World of Warcraft, or just I guess Warcraft series, called Rexxar. Rexxar is where my name actually comes from. I've always named my characters Rex, coming from Rexxar, and when I did YouTube, I tried doing Rex and Rexxar, but both were taken, so I had to do MrRhexx because YouTube suggested it. I thought it was hilarious as hell, MrRhexx. I don't know, I just thought it was funny, so I decided to keep it. So this is where it comes from Rexxar. If you guys play Hearthstone, then you know it's the hunter from Hearthstone. So there you go. He's a Orc hunter, so we're gonna go with that. I just think it makes sense. It's an adorable thing, and let's go ahead and choose their color. So since we are orcs from Azeroth, we only get the green options to choose from. Too bad we're possessed, or we still have the demon blood in our veins, I guess, or we're still discolored because of that. Let's go ahead and choose a color. I'm not sure, really. We can't really be Rexxar or close to that, since he's more of a brownish. He's a half orc, half ogre, so he's brownish and taller. But we're gonna have to choose. I guess this is fine. It's not super green, but not like whatever that is. Let's go face. Choose a beautiful, gorgeous face. No, oh my god, this looks like he's just dumb. Let's see. Oh, this music just got pretty. It's like Pandarian music right now. It's gorgeous. Let's go. See, I want to look smart, but not like. There's really no smart face here. Yeah, I don't think you can really do anything about it. Gotta look mean and ugly. I've always liked this one. It's kind of like the ninja hairdo. It's always been my style for orcs. I guess we're gonna go with that. I just like when you're running, it just kind of like moves with the wind, which is pretty cute. You used to be able to have something longer, at least twice as long as this. Not anymore, I guess. Let's go facial hair before we choose the color. What's it gonna be? I usually like something like this. I don't know. I don't like the new designs for the hairs. I liked it how it used to be before. Like, if I just want a normal beard, it seems like it goes a little bit too long. Like, check it out. This is the shorter beard you can have, and it feels like it just goes too long. Like, that's not even normal. It's not natural at all. This is like Abe Lincoln or something. Alright, we're gonna go with this. I think it's fine. Hair color. What is it gonna be? Something a little bit more. Oh man. See, I like this one. It's like old, but not quite as old. It's like cool old. This is like, I don't know where I am and I stole some items from a store old. But I think this is more my style. Let's go with this. So I don't think I will be able to do Rexxar. Name isn't available. Let's try MrRhexx. Jesus, let's not do that. It's hard type. No. Alright, so I changed servers, which means that I should be able to do this now. Rexxar. Come on! What about Rex? Let's try it here. Rexxar. No! Rex. Give me a break. What about now? Yes! Awesome! Alright guys, we made it. I actually had to change servers like 4 times to make this happen, but it is worth it. We're gonna be Rexxar now, boys. Let's get started. We're gonna be starting in Durotar, which is the well, the place where the orcs live. It's an interesting place. It's always been one of my favorite starting areas. It's as classic as it can get. We're gonna get a cinematic if I ever leave, so let's just shut up and listen to what they have to say.
The great cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way. A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Here we go, and that's why the Night Elves are hating us right now, because the closest place with the best natural resources tends to be Ashenvale. So, they're pretty upset at us. Kalthunk. Finally you're of age, Rexar. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde. To conquer for the glory of the war chief. Yes. You will do nicely. Did he just eyed me? Nice. Know that you wish to find a great dragon or demon. I was like, what the hell? Or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited for a young hunter. You'll find him seated at the fire behind me. Alright, cool. This quest is automatically accepted for you, and I believe this is only for the Valley of Trials and, well, I mean, any other starting area in any of the other races, but usually you do have to click the accept button, which is kind of odd that they did that. I don't understand. It's like players are just too dumb to click accept or something when they're starting the game. But one interesting thing about this very specific area that I actually just read about that I thought was particularly interesting, the den actually houses about, or is supposed to, according to the lore, house about 100 inhabitants. So it's always very interested in video games, specifically more geared towards MMORPGs, how the game cannot scale things as they're supposed to be, just because it would be, the worlds would just be too big. I mean, imagine how long it takes for a character to get from the den walking all the way to Orgrimmar. Like, it would probably take me like 10 or 15 minutes to get to Orgrimmar if I were just like walking, right? In real life, I mean, if this game was real, that is, according to the lore and everything, like, it would probably take me like hours, if not just like a day of walking just to get to Orgrimmar. And that's the interesting part. Everything is scaled down, so when you look at this, it's like, yeah, no way, dude. But it's supposed to house like over 100 characters. And then when you look at like Orgrimmar, it's supposed to have like, I think it's 14,000. I can't see it yet because I haven't explored, but it's like 14,000 like inhabitants in there, which is crazy.
What do you mean?
Another one of how to pronounce that? Kaltunk's recruits. A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in. If this is the best the Horde can produce, no matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out into the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you'll be more of use to us slaughtering the boars you'll find in the farms to the north and northeast of here.
Strength.
Cool. Alright, well, I guess here we go. Welcome everyone to Durotar, the Valley of Trials, the land of the quill boars. In fact, this land used to be of the quill boars before before Thrall came in here with his Horde and pushed them out into the Barrens, or, well, into the Barrens and into the mountains. Sad, sad state of them. Thankfully, we start with a boar. Back in the day before Cataclysm, you used to have to get your first pet. Like, you would start by yourself, and eventually you would get the ability to get a pet, and I believe you would have to wait until level 10 when you got your tame beast. Let me, I need to do some little work here, because I'm used to auto loot, so whenever I right click on a corpse I automatically get all the items. It's just easier because I end up picking everything up anyways. And action bars, let me just get everything and lock them. There we go, cool. I like having everything. We're gonna be playing clean. There's not gonna be any mods, at least not for now. Eventually, if you guys suggest me some and they turn out to be good, then I'll see about doing that. But for the moment, I just want to do it as vanilla as I can. No mods, and obviously no heirlooms, as you can tell. Since I'm a big fan of the lore and of the story, I feel like I want to portray the lore and the story, and to do that I would have to do quests, because if I'm over leveling every piece of content in every zone, I would never be able to finish the quest lines in those zones, and that would be kind of a shame. So I want to be able to not get enough experience so that I can do every quest that I can.
Blood and thunder.
It's not really about getting to max level as fast as possible. Like, come on, you can do that yourself if you really want to, but this is, you know, we want this to last. This little let's play that we're planning here. Not bad, Rexar, but don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent. So you will need some extra protection. We get the boar hide belt made out of the boar that we killed. So much for being I mean, that's what being a hunter is all about, right? Using every piece of the boar. So we got some jerky out of the boar, and I guess we started with that, but you guys know what I mean. You're not just another grunt. You seem to be a serious hunter. Good, because that's exactly what I need. Try not to let the word out, since I don't want to cause a panic, but there have been reports of more humans nearby. This is an egregious betrayal of the peace that we negotiated with that miserable Jaina Proudmoore. We can't allow humans here in Durotar, especially not here in the valley. You'll need to find them into the south. Slay them quickly before their numbers increase anymore. Okay. And another one. Ah! While you were gone, a parchment came for you, Rexar. Read it when you have time. If I'm not mistaken, it came from the hunter-trainer Karanisha. He would have words with you when you're ready.
Go forth to victory.
So we got a little hunter here, which is pretty cool. So this is supposed to be, yeah, as I said before, this is like the area where all the trainees come here to train before actually being sent into actual real missions. It's really like the real barracks of Durotar. All the trainees come here, they train, and then they get assigned to their respective duties. Many come to me with the desire to be a hunter, but few follow through. It's easy to underestimate our job. Being a hunter is far more than just aiming and shooting. That's all I've been doing, just looking and right-clicking, really. As a hunter, my skill rivals the arcane powers of the mages, the martial prowess of the warriors, or even the blessed axe of our beloved shamans. To be a hunter requires focus and dedication. Let us continue. You already know how to fire an arcane shot. Good, but doing so depletes your focus. To gain your focus back, you will need to switch to a second type of ranged attack. Go out and get some more experience. As you do, you'll learn some new abilities. First of these will I cannot read today. I'm sorry, guys. The first of these will help you get your focus back. So we're gonna get Steady Shot. Steady Shot is a second ability. It's I believe we can actually even just run while casting it, which is really cool. Or if not, then we'll get the ability to do that a little bit later. But it allows us to get our focus back. So before you used to be able to just cast arcane shots to your whale because you used to have mana, so you could shoot until you ran out of mana. But they felt it was too overpowered and too bursty, so they changed it into focus, which is pretty much just like energy. I think it's just easier to fill up again than energy. Energy takes a little longer for it to fill up, but we do get abilities to get some energy back, which is good. Oh shit!
For the hole.
See, that's why I hate it, because I clicked it too fast. It sure gets hot here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had some cactus apples. I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, Rexar. If you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you in your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here. Well, there we go. This is the type of shit that we're gonna have to deal with until we actually become better or more recognized into the ranks of the Horde, which is something that I actually really enjoyed about the new expansion, Warlords of Draenor. Something that may just like fly by for most players. I've played this game a lot, and you get used to a certain type of quest, right? It's like, hey dude, could you like kill me some lame ass boars here, get me some cactus apples here and there, wake up the peons, like some really menial tasks that kind of makes you feel like you're not really a hero, you're just an errand boy. When you get to Warlords of Draenor, it really does feel like the game treats you the way it's meant to treat you. You get your minions and you task your minions with, you become the actual quest giver, telling your minions where to go, what to do, if there's, you know, send them on patrol areas or whatever. If there's an increase in boar activity, then you send your minions to deal with them. You don't have to actually do it anymore. And now you become kind of like an actual warlord. Like, people treat you like as if you have power, which is always I always appreciate it, instead of having to skin boars and the like. Music here is so nice. It's very Skyrim like. Can you guys back me up on that? Like, there's a rhythm to it. Very nice rhythm to it. So I need to reach level 3 though. Let's go ahead and cool the humans out of this area. That should get us at least to a little bit closer to level 3. If not, then we can just deliver the quest and get to level 3 and get our Steady Shot. I've been looking forward to that for a little bit now. Let's go ahead and put our Blood Fury. Increases attack power by 4, lasts 15 seconds. It's one of the main reasons why I like being an orc in general. I really like bursty abilities, especially for PvP. It's nice, but also when you're dealing with bosses, elites. It's nice to have those cooldowns. Deal a lot more damage. It's actually really nice. So let's test it a little bit. Let's see how much damage we're doing. So we're doing 11, 12, 11, and well, my board just kind of went nuts there, but that's fine. So let's do it now and see what happens. 13, 13, 14. That was a 14, I think. So there you go. I mean, it's the first level, so it's only an extra 4 attack power, but later on it'll make a difference. It's not gonna be much, at least not now. Indomitable versatility increased by 3. So what does that do again? This is something new for Warlords of Draenor. So let me see if I can find this. It changes depending on your class. So increases the damage and healing done by 3% and decreases damage done or taken by 1.5. So this is the new PvP stat, I believe. Anything that decreases the damage you take is pretty much just PvP worthy, which is nice. Multi-strike. We got leech, avoidance. What's the one I'm looking for? I'm looking for... What am I looking for? I'm looking for another stat, but I can't find it. I guess this doesn't matter. Mastery is what I'm looking for. Where's mastery? It doesn't show because I don't have it. Or am I blind? I think I'm blind. I don't know. Alright, it's fine. We can kill this guy relatively quickly. This is why I favor the hunter when it comes to leveling. He's so easy to level and so fast. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it becomes a lot easier once you get the pet, and nowadays they have honestly made this game very, very easy. Like, you can see that we're not gonna have any issues leveling in this game. But before, you used to get the pet at level 10, and it used to be a lot harder, I would say. But I think there was... It felt like you had a better communion with your pet just simply because you had to choose it, right? I mean, we start with the boar, and that's it, right? I mean, the boar, it's, to be perfectly frank, it's a perfect pet. There's no reason to really change it unless you know, really go out of your way to want that. But before, you actually had to choose the pet, and it feels better like that. It feels like you getting more closer to your pet if you actually get to choose it. Executed with quickness and discretion. A job well done. We get a vest. See how fabulous we look. Like, we look horrible. It looks so out of place with my pants. My pants look like bum pants. I must send you back to the fields again, Hunter. You'll find large numbers of scorpions northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpion venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you, but I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you? Yeah, send me to fight scorpions to collect antidote without any actual antidote with me. That's gonna end well. Have you finished collecting the cactus apples? Yes. Wonderful, Rexar. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra. Give me some cash. Fantastic.
Strength.
And we get steady shot. First, let's go ahead and see food, because I haven't actually used the food. Restores a bunch of health over 18 seconds. Must remain seated while eating. If you spend at least 10 seconds eating, you'll become well fed and gain 2 stamina for 15 minutes. It's actually useful, just not until we reach level 16, because from level 1 to level 15 we get a massive bonus to our health regeneration. So just by standing still or running around out of combat, we pretty much heal most of our HP over time, so it's not gonna come into effect until level 16. Cursed peons, they work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help me keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Alright.
May your blades never dull.
Gonna smack some fools, guys. I need to practice steady shot, so let's go ahead and do that now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. So yep, I can do it while running, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty rare ability. You don't really get that on any other ability for the hunter as far as early game is concerned. You will get some later on that... I think there's an ability that makes it so that you get the ability to do that? I'm not quite sure. I haven't played the hunter in a while. They have changed so much of this class during the past 2 expansions. It's a little ridiculous.
McGraw.
You learn quickly. Well, thank you, sir. What is this? Brazers. Cool.
For the horde.
So yeah, we eventually gonna get the whole suit, so it's gonna look all similar. But for now, until I get new pants and new shoes and gloves, I'm gonna look like this, which is just a little weird. It's gonna do just fine. So yeah, food is not going to come into place at least until level 16 or so, and even still, like, we have a pet, so we're not going to be taking that much damage, to be perfectly honest. If anything, it's for the little bonus that we get, so if we sit down and eat for more than 10 seconds, we get stamina. So that's, you know, they added that even to the... It used to be before that only the higher level foods will give you bonuses like those, especially those that were feasts. You know, like really expensive meals that you would make for your guild for, you know, for bosses, like to prepare for bosses and stuff. Those used to be the only foods that would give you such bonuses. But I guess they kind of dug it, so they started giving it to all kinds of foods, which is okay. I guess I appreciate it, and there has to be a reason to eat food. Otherwise, you know, you would just use your natural regeneration and there would be no need for it. But, they've been trying to make World of Warcraft more faster, you know, more actiony, which I guess is okay. So they don't really like players like standing still, just waiting for their health to go back to full. You know, like they want things to be a little quicker than that. So they've buffed food because of that. I need to wake up the peons. I need 3 more scorpion tails. I can do that. Let's go ahead and look for this, guys. There's 1 more. Vile familiars. We got some demons over here, which is something to be concerned about. We know the powers of the Shadow Council here in the Orc clans. They are not particularly good. Which is weird, right? It's something that I don't see why communing with demons has to be an evil. You know, this is not like Dragon Age where like if you commune with demons, you know, it's like the whole meth slogan, right? Like only once. It's not like you do it once and then suddenly like you become a fucking demon and you can become possessed and everything goes to shit. Like it's not Dragon Age. So communing with demons in Warcraft, like it's a power. It's a good power. It's something they should definitely be incentivizing, but Shadow Council is not known to be good. So now that we see demons here in the Orc regions, like you know that the Shadow Council is up to no good. Hunter, I thought I would die out here with none to know it. While I was hunting the scorpions of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger though, and it sliced out and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Okay. Please, you must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. Alright, and he tells us where to get it. That's fine, we can actually do that. We already killed... No, we should probably... I want to finish the peons quest before I even go up there, and there's one here.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Work. Awesome. Now you don't even need to... You see, I'm an old school World of Warcraft player. Like, I'll make a lot of references to how things used to be. I'm gonna be an old man. And back in my day, you used to be able to, or you would just have to go into your inventory like this and actually click on the blackjack and target the peon to wake him up. Now they've made things a lot easier, so all you have to do is just go close to him. You don't even have to target him, right? Oh yeah, you still have to target him. Okay. For some quests, especially those in Worlds of Draenor, you don't even have to target things anymore. You just click on it on the general vicinity of the quest area, and the character will do it. Like it's kind of mind-blowing. Yeah, I mean, it's good. They're trying really hard to get rid of every single annoying thing of the game, making things as mindless as possible, which is not a bad thing. Okay, it sounds like I'm just criticizing the game. I'm not. I love this fucking game. I'm just trying to make commentary. Keep you guys entertained while we level up in this beautiful world. It's nice music, man. It's so nice. I want to play Skyrim now. You guys are gonna spam my comments now asking me to play some Skyrim. I might stream it this weekend. Well, I guess you guys are watching this on the weekend, so am I streaming it? I don't know. Alright, Sarkoth, the father of all the scorpions. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Shouldn't be too bad. Look how powerful we are. We're not even using the heirloom bow, which is insane just how quickly we're taking these guys down. Alright, so we're gonna actually just go back to base first, and then we'll deliver Sarkoths. Let's do this one. Now, I should be able to survive this fall if I fall on top of the house. Yeah, I always do this. It's a little shortcut. Well, shit. Always trying to do crazy things, me. Why do I do these things?
Strength.
The carapace of a scorpion isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly and without doubt, and the scorpions should prove easy prey. Thank you. There's an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpions. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In first combat, any number of things can prove to be your downfall. I have no more to teach you, Rexar. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest. And we get some pants.
For the horde.
See, that's how you know that you are of worthy to the cost, to the horde cost when they give you pants. It's like, all right, well, we can spare some friggin' cloth for you. Good for nothing orc. No. Good, lazy. Do you have my blackjack? Did you catch any peons slipping? Yes, I did. Good. Maybe next time I'll think twice before slacking next time. Awesome! We're level 4, guys. How close are we to our next ability? Let's see. So we're gonna get concussive shots. Be slow. Yeah, we're not gonna get an actual strong ability until when? Oh my god, it'll take forever. I mean, we're probably gonna get something at level 10 as soon as we get a talent tree, but yeah. Alright, we can wait. I trust the Valley of Trials would teach you much, young hunter. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. One of the Burning Blade, a foul, demon-worshipping cult, has made camp here in the Valley of Trials. His cult's in a cave to the north, and his vile familiars have spilled from his mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and if you survive, return to me.
Well, friend.
Suretha Farges. Alright, I'll do that. Sounds like a shamanistic name. Alright, let's get this one too. So we're gonna be sent down to kill those familiars that we saw before and into the cave where their master lies. I believe we also have to get us a Pandaren in here. Looks so cool. Might have to get a pickaxe if I remember.
Hello, Mon.
Hey, Mon. Take a knee and hear me out. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's cute. Can I don't think I can really do that. I can sit down though. My knees are not what they used to be. I'm an old man, you can tell by my hair. Hey, Mon, yeah, a good friend of mine, Hanazuo, has gone into the valley and he hasn't returned. Last I seen, he was heading north, where the scorpions hunt. Maybe you go and take a look for him. Yep, I actually found him dying. I maybe should have told him that. I literally saw him die, but that's okay. He'll figure it out eventually. We see, the sad thing is that we might have to come back to the Valley of Trials after we go and deliver this quest, because we still haven't gotten the pickaxe quest. Oh, we probably get that after the Valley of Familiars, I don't remember. But we definitely have to go into the cave at some point or another. Nice day today. Nice day to kill some monsters. I've been looking forward to playing Final Fantasy XIV. I know that a lot of you guys were interested when I mentioned it in my blog, that it might be a future endeavor getting into Final Fantasy XIV and just doing a little let's play of that, getting to max level. Fuck. Holy shit. It's a little lag there for a second. What the fuck? I don't know. Getting a little intense there. Anyways, let's continue. Hanazuo. Oh, let's do the friend quest first. Groans in pain. And that's it. Yeah, so they were just sending me to the guy, but nothing that interesting. Ha! My father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath the tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. That is so sad. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. It was just a little sad scorpion, dude. He wasn't even bigger than my boot. You suck, Hanazuo. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all that I have to sustain myself until I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Oh man, that is so fucking... I feel so bad about him. Saying the deed you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily, I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to your settlement unassisted. Please, Rexar, return and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. Alright, we'll deal with him in just a bit. I think it's just probably better to deal with the familiars, kill them, and then go back. And we can save some time. You know, gotta do some speed running. I gotta have some speed running abilities if I want not to spend too much time just doing the same thing over and over. Let's kill these guys real quick. There we go. It's not too bad. 1 copper. Those guys are really poor. A bunch of dubbies. Then no one has given them socks because they got no money. There we go. I actually do wonder who would kill a familiar faster, me or the boar? And I have a sad feeling that it might be my boar. I can probably figure that out really easy. If I go into key bindings and I find my pet bar. I don't know if I can find that quickly enough though. Oh boy, I don't think I can. That's pretty sad. So even, I think there is one, it's just that I feel like, if I remember correctly, I cannot control my pet until I reach level 10. It's because before you, yeah, I mean, I've already said it like 2 times already, but yeah, you used to be able to wait until level 10 before you have to capture your pet, but now you get it from the beginning, but I feel like you cannot control it until level 10. I think that's the change they did. Which I guess makes sense. So when that happens, then we can test to see who's really the strongest. You know what I can do? I can... No, it's not gonna work. I was gonna force one of these to attack me so that my pet would just go crazy and then I could attack another one and see, but whatever. We'll figure out a way, guys. We gotta keep ourselves entertained with silly things. You know what I could do? I could Hearthstone. No, let's just, because we're gonna be inside the cave and we're gonna be way deeper, so we should probably wait until then to use it. But there's a lot of walking involved though. See guys, fast traveling for the win. At least for you guys. You have done well, Rhexar. Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Cool, we get some boots. See, we're pretty much, yeah, looking fully gorgeous here. We're just missing the gloves, which he's just gonna give me. Awesome. Oh, that's a wrist though. Already have wrists. What are you doing, girl? Through my divinations, I see that an item of power, a medallion, hides deep within the Burning Blade's coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. We must have it. For too long, these demons' worshippers have defiled our homelands, cleansed the coven of its demonic taint by slaying the fell beasts and their leader. Return with this medallion as proof of your deeds. Cool. I like having proofs of my deeds. Makes me feel better about myself. From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanasua was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more. However, I must say, I'm most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, Rhexar, and that you would fight for a stranger's honor, while other tasks occupied your time. Your own honor is heightened. Cool, we get a dusty bag. This is as much as you can afford.
With honor.
I gave honor to your friend, I gave honor to myself, and I fell one of the biggest beasts in this godforsaken place. All you have to give me is a dusty, but you can't even clean it. These guys don't appreciate my work. Rhexar, you're a dependable orc. Thank you! Someone does. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Would you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. Oh, yeah. Just as soon as someone starts to appreciate all the work that I do for them. Hey, could you get me my pick? I forgot it in a cave. Okay. Sad. Sad Rex. Cave has been spotted. We gotta find a pickaxe, and we gotta kill a bunch of demons, including the leader, for a medallion of power that apparently she's sensing. Like the medallion is so powerful that you can sense it. So it's gotta be good. I wish that, you know what I would do if I was my character, if I was this champion and I was doing all these missions and quests, I would totally just take all of these secret powerful items for myself. Like, what the fuck? I'm going into these caves, you know, doing all the work, and then I'm supposed to give the medallion to this girl. Like, come on. Imagine how powerful my level 100 character would be if I actually kept every single powerful relic that I collected in my journeys. I would literally be like Bilbo Baggins or something. I don't know, man. But it would be so good. Alright, we still need to kill 2 more of these Fellstalkers. They do... Is that a life drain ability? Alright, so there's the pickaxe. And 1 more stalker. It's not really a threat. Here it is. Looks like a hammer pick. Collect this. There we go. So 1 of our quests have been completed. We still need to kill... No, we don't need to kill any more demons. Kinda weird. Alright, well, all we have to do now is kill the leader. We're gonna go through this. I guess you can go either south or north. I'd rather go this way. Now we have couple of abilities I haven't even seen yet. We have Mend Pet. Heals your pet for 25% of its total health over 10 seconds. Probably one of the most overpowered abilities in the game, but you can only use it on a pet, sadly. And Call Pet, we're gonna put it over here. So it'll allow us to, if our pet, see, I'm not sure, if I like use a Hearthstone or something that takes me away from my pet, then I can just call him and he automatically teleports to me, which is pretty nice. It's not for when your pet dies. If your pet dies, then there's another ability for that, which is Revive Pet, which we're gonna come in contact with at some point. So there you go. We got a Jarog Bane Shadow. It's not really that impressive. I'm sorry, dude. Burning Blade, you guys suck. But you have it. So let's check out this medallion, though. It doesn't show here in our... Wait, so quest items don't show in your inventory anymore? That's another change they have done, unless I'm missing it for some reason. Ah, that's interesting. These guys are changing so much of my beloved game. Anyways, we can do the Hearthstone now. It's a long run and I don't want to do it, so let's just do it the short way. This guy's not even attacking me, just sitting there looking at me. Anyways, we're pretty much done with the Valley of Trials. If you farm a lot, and you can actually get to level 6 by the time you finish this, but most of the time you're gonna finish at level 5 with probably a couple of bars into, or you know, until level 6. Have you... Yes, I collected your pickaxe. Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, Rexar. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave of mine.
May your blades
Never dull. Yep, there you have it. You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Cool, we still haven't gotten our... Oh, we actually got the gloves. Yep, our thing is full. That's pretty sweet. We look like a ninja, though. Oh, I guess this is the same clothing that a rogue would wear, since it's leather, so it's probably meant to be more of a rogue type of thing, but whatever, dude. Speak with Master... Wait, I didn't read it. Your trials... okay. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade... Wait, let me see where I'm going before I stop. I was going into the humans. They're gonna kill me, man. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade and that they have... Wait, what? Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade, comma, and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. This is so weirdly written, or I'm just reading it like a retard. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin. Go, Rexar, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but a herald of a larger threat. Well, that's it, boys. We are done with the Valley of Trials, so that means that we're out of the Kitty Zone. It's like I like to call it in the Orc clans. This is the place where babies are formed into the monsters that the orcs are. But this is gonna be our entrance into the real world with no third wheels, if you get what I mean. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I think it's a pretty good way of ending it. Finished the Valley of Trials, did a couple of quests, hunted our first few boars, and killed some familiars. Pretty much pushing the Burning Blade Coven out of the Valley of Trials so that new peons can train and become better suited for combat. Now, before I leave, I also thought that Senjin Village was kind of interesting because I believe it's supposed to hold about, and trust me on this, like, it's supposed to hold, I think it's 2,000 or 3,000 inhabitants in it, and it definitely doesn't seem like it. So I just wanted to bring it back around in a circle with what I started with, which was just the whole scaling of the game into what it would be like if it was like a real thing. But certainly won't look like it. Anyways, we will be doing some more questing tomorrow, Sunday, so look out for that. Hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.